Okay.
So I don't, I didn't know when it was Steve that asked about it. Asked about Hot Wacks. I didn't know, like, from the way he phrased it, it sounded like he thought this was a project of mine.
No, no, he was on eBay, typed in Dave Sims service, and up pops all these copies of Hot Wax, and then he checks Margaret's list of everything Dave's done, and she's got 2 issues listed, and apparently he's checked the list time and time again, and he's never noticed that Hot Wax is listed. So he's like, well, what's going on with this? Because it came out or came up when the face on the barroom floor, somebody asked about that, of, can you post that? And I'm like, I don't have a copy of that, but if someone sends it in, yeah, I'll post it. So I did. And it was one of those where I'm like, Hot Wax, that sounds vaguely familiar. So I did a search in my email, and all of a sudden this message from Tundus popped up of, here's all the covers, here's what's in each issue, and he prefaced it by saying that he thought Hot Wax might have been the softcore TNA book. Then he said that you worked on right as service started. There was.
Try that again. What did Denny theoretically call
Denny it was the Blake Bell interview in I Have to Live with This Guy. She said
right.
she said that you had done a softcore TNA book.
No, I don't think.
Well, that was looking at the covers of Hot Wax and looking at because Tundus also has the ads for the T-shirt with the girls wearing the shirt.
Right.
And looking at the ads, looking at the covers, I could see where somebody would look at it and go, "This is a softcore TNA book," even though it's not. That's what it looked like.
Right. And the first issue was sort of like the most like that because of the Wendy O. Williams of the Plasmatics. Just had this really, really sleazy look about her. So that I think that was probably what attracted, like the RCMP ended up busting Kurt and seizing all of his property, and just really didn't know what it was that they were looking at. They thought Hot Wax was a catalog. This was, he was selling these bootlegs. They couldn't tell the difference between a bootleg and a counterfeit and a pirate copy, which makes it very difficult to prosecute somebody for that. And ended up seized all of his subscription list and everything else, and ended up having to give them all back and charge him with anything. But it did cause a kerfuffle. Do you know how many issues of Hot Wacks there were?
I looked on eBay. I think it went up into like the 20s.
Really?
It's one of those because it's quarterly, so it's issue 3, but it's actually the January whatever issue, and they were listed kind of weird. But I was only looking for the first 8 just to see what the price range is, because they're going for like $25-$30 a piece. At least that's what people are asking for on eBay.
Right.
But
it's probably U.S. too.
But I swear there were some issues. I thought there was one that was numbered like 20 something. Because I also think there's a book that compiles a bunch of issues, and it's the cover is all the covers of the various issues together, and there's got to be at least, I want to say it's 5 per row, and there's 5 or 6 rows.
Right.
So I would assume that it probably got up into the 20s, maybe 30s.
Well, I have to say I don't know what Denny would be thinking of in terms of a soft-core TNA book. I did softcore pornography commission stuff in
and I mean, I know it's the Blake Bell interview where it's, it's been how many years, and, recollections fade and or get replaced by something else.
Yeah. Okay. Have we covered Hot Wacks?
I think so. I mean, that's what Steve was asking for was, did you have the original art, and what's the story behind it? And you did it to get Rolling Stones, so we know that. And I posted everything that Tundus had the other day because I'm like, hey, I found it. I'll put it out, make a post for it, and now Hot Wacks is covered.
Yeah, the only two that I've got with hard-boiled dick in them, the first one's actually pretty good, I thought. I was trying to do a good job on it. The second one, not so much. It's like, how quickly can I get this done and still have it as semi-professional enough to fool Kurt with it. What was there was something else that you just said about what he was asking about. Oh, do I have the artwork?
Yeah, and
no, that was one of those. If I was just doing it because somebody else needed it for their commercial purposes, it was really work made for hire. You don't do a logo for somebody and then say, and I'd like to have the original artwork back, and I want 50 cents every time you use the logo. It's like, no, you'll just go and get somebody else to do the logo.
right.
But looking at the logo, it's like I didn't put much more thought into the logo than I did into anything else. It's more professional than what he had before he got me to do the logo, but that's about the best that could be said for him.
What I believe the way Tundus phrased it was stereotypical studio graphics logo.
Yeah. Which really went with the content. Like he was really just taking photos and slapping them on the page. He definitely didn't have a proofreader for the text, and he was nobody's idea of a rock and roll journalist. It's really about the only thing that would get you flipping through it is the pictures of the girls. The descriptions of the albums and whatnot are very, very dry. Bootleg albums would tend to have more interesting or rarer photos of the band, just wherever you could find a shot of the Rolling Stones that everybody hasn't already seen a million times. That's the one that you want to put on the front of your bootleg album.
Okay. I know that they were doing a DVD of Led Zeppelin. It was all their concert footage that the band still has, or that Jimmy Page still has. And he went to the storage place, and he's like, I'm here to get my footage. And the guy that runs the place is a fan of Led Zeppelin and was like, yeah, this is going to take a while, because it turns out that instead of having a box of Led Zeppelin, there's a box over here and a box over there and way in the back, and stuff that Jimmy didn't even have records that existed was in there. And I also know that when Jimmy was in his full-on heroin mode, people would come to his house for a party and leave with masters to albums.
Right. There you go. There's the rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the lifestyle for me, Dave. I'm okay with what I got.